whatever you want to eat.
This for you, Adam.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you need straw? Adam, you want a straw?
No, thank you.
No?
Yeah.
Sure? No?
Now, Spence, you're starting with the taxi.
I don't care about it.
No, because this will give you money.
Where's your normal airport?
Oh, no, I started a new game for you. So, you don't go
Oh, careful.
So you press R to rotate your item.
How do you put it down?
Oh, you just like this. So you put it like that and
sorry.
you click. And now you need a jetway. So your first plane. Like this. Then air traffic control. Great. Now you look. It's coming.
I've got plate.
Yeah, and then that will give you money.
Actually, I'm very into when I play this game. I only buy this.
Wait.
Since you need the requirements.
Be careful with your
Look
laptop.
at me.
You need, so look, when this plane takes off, it's gonna pay you lots of money.
What's that?
Look. There, money.
And then
And do you want to see my other airport?
why can't you die like it?
Do you want to see my other airport?
Yes, I do.
Malam, buat malam
Give me
juga.
more on it.
Lagi makan malam.
But it looks good. Then
This
I'll
for
give
you,
you
right?
88.
Adam, this for you, right? Yeah, this for you.
I'm giving you 88 robots.
Lagi makan
So
malam.
look. That's my airport.
I'm following that guy.
Look, so I've got these cool planes, beluga, I've got passenger planes, I've
Wow.
got tanks. Tanks.
We can shoot.
Only at the enemies. I've got like pillar planes that are pretty cool.
Terima kasih
I've got
sudah
tiny
hadir.
planes. I've got big
What is
planes.
that?
Oh, don't worry. And you can change the plane color.
Malam juga.
Well, I hate
Look,
that.
there's also this is the military aircraft.
I don't change your color.
I think the red is pretty good because red for blood. Get it?
Yeah, I like this. Like black, but then it looks like black. I will put it dark. Maybe if your aeroplane accidentally go to a different countries and airport with a tank.
Bang, bang, bang.
Itu sauce I think.
If my plane did that, I
Look
would
at this.
die.
So the back opens up. And then it loads all the guns and tanks and ammo and bombs.
And here is with guns.
And the parachute, so when they're in the air, they jump off the back and they pull out their parachutes. These are all my air traffic controls.
Like
Yes,
streaming.
please. Look. So you come through here, you trick and you go through security, then you can go on your flight.
Malam-malam semuanya.
This is for
Makan dulu, belum
cargo
sempat balas tu.
workers only.
Lagi apa?
Because this path leads to the cargo
Well,
bay.
why do you have so much
Look
rubber?
at the cargo bay. That's where the
James.
bandages come out.
I mean, Adam, why do you have so much Robux?
Daddy allowed me to buy 440.
How?
I just asked, Daddy, can I have some Robux? And then he called me 440. Look at that plane. That's a cool plane.
Makasih sudah menyimak.
Why?
Look like someone bended it in a million pieces. The full and the back.
This is a drink, Adam.
And thank you.
I don't know what is that. Coca-Cola?
This.
Oh, spicy. So spicy. Pepper. Pensa, white wing. Terima kasih Om. Bukan anak saya, anak bos. Anak bos. Ini. Nah, tuh.
For the Queen's Royal Guard are now completely vegan.
Hendaknya tahu bahasa kelinci ya.
Vegan.
Hi, say hi. Hey kid, boys.
This is good.
Boys, hi. Spencer.
Hello.
Flying overhead of me, dodging the trees. While the players on foot were now pushing into the far base of me.
Enggak lah,
I
masa aku nak aku
survived 200 days
seputih
as
ini
a
rambutnya.
Minecraft bandit. The last 100 days I was the king. I was unstoppable. And now players want to end me and end this series. But this is what I say to those players. My story begins landing at the new base I've been working on. The base I lived in the
Bagi
previous
like dong,
years I
Om.
left behind. It wasn't safe no longer after the video going out. But as I was landing, I saw something I didn't want to see. My portable radar was giving me information that soccer was near my base. Soccer is a dangerous guy. He's also a bandit
Spencer?
and he has a group of people.
Ben.
Almost an army at this stage. Soccer and his gang had rose to the top spot and the top dogs in the server pretty fast. Because of one event, they managed to take out their rival competition fairly quick. And that was the corner obsidian base that I
Really?
called the hornet nest that I didn't want to disturb. Soccer launched a surprise attack against the corner base. And it was
Mari makan
successful.
Om makan burger udah hampir habis.
His gang, the status as the most powerful players on the server. But now that you know
Om tuh nak
soccer
tahu.
and why I'm so scared right
Timak
now,
wae lah.
let's go back to the story. I knew soccer had seen me.
Yum yum yum.
And ever since I declined to join him and his gang,
Just
they've been
tidak.
hunting me just like they've been hunting everyone else. They won't stop until the whole server is dead. But my base was found anyway. So I landed the plane and I rushed straight inside my base. I didn't have any armor on at this time because to put it
Yang hadir like-nya dong.
I forgot to put it on. So I rushed into my
Nak
base
Riz,
to
terima
cover my
kasih
body with the
sudah
protection
hadir
I
ya.
I left my base
Sudah
right
jadikan
here
moderator.
with my sniper and my ace.
Pedas.
I knew soccer would have seen me.
Om saya jadikan moderator ya.
But soccer and his gang now
Bang
were the new
Palizan.
bandits on the server. But they weren't like me. They weren't lone wolves. And the server population because of them is dying. You don't see as many people around anymore as you used to. I believe the server is going through an extinction event. The only way to survive on the server now is to either join them
So spicy.
or live deep underground, rarely coming up to visit. As night was falling, I spotted soccer running from my plane. He was taken, and I was happy for him to do so, if it would keep him away. I was abandoned. I didn't wanted to go to war. I just wanted to be rich. But soccer wasn't going my way. It was circling the area. And with that, I went under the tree so I wouldn't be spotted. I knew it was only a matter of time that I would get caught out here. So I wanted to make a dash back to the safety of my home. So I took the risky move to charge across the field.
But I don't like
And I
this.
dived
I
straight
like
into my
chili
base.
sauce.
Chili sauce.
Just a little bit sour.
I blocked my entrance up
Chili
with
sauce.
iron ore, and then I got ready to leave the base. Just in case
Makasih dah
it's
hadir.
better to be ready to go than not to be ready. I was getting prepared to
Makan,
leave
makan,
before
mana
just
yang
in
udah
case,
hadir,
but this
makan.
time I was really getting prepared. I started grabbing supplies as much as I could, but I knew I could only carry as much as I could take in my inventory. My main thing is I wanted steel, so that I could make
Dinner
new
time,
guns,
dinner time.
ammunition, you name it. And I stored that in the briefcase, where I had Thomas' head and the armor he was wearing when he died. After this, I made the tactical decision to leave my base. If it gets found, I'm dead. And if it doesn't get found, well then that's fine. But it's time to leave. Because if the first option happens and it gets found and I'm inside it,
Makasih
now I
Incu.
don't have to go out the front door.
Jadi
I
moderator ya.
always make an escape from it.
Rinis, terima kasih sudah hadir.
Which leads up to the highest peak.
Makan malam dengan
I
anak
popped
bos.
out of the mountain and instantly
Hai Bunda, hai Bang
a new
Mawi.
plane was landing.
Makan yuk. Dinner time.
They were shipping in supplies so that they could stay here.
Burger.
It's almost like this was a siege. And they were waiting for me to come out for air.
Bang Mawi harusnya ngomongnya itu sama nih anak bule nih. Nah,
But with the
dua orang
rain
nih.
pouring, I decided to leave and just pray that my base will survive the night. While traveling across the snowy mountain range, I decided I would head over to their base and pay them a little visit. Maybe they have no one home,
Makasih
and
teman-teman
their
udah
base is
hadir.
just left open for anyone to come and visit. There was a huge mountain range that looked over Soccer and his faction space. By looking down, it seemed like no one was home. This was the first time coming close to the faction base. But with pure adrenaline, I started heading towards it. And instantly, I could see a flaw with the base. And by using a certain mechanic, I would be able to break in. By lying down, I jumped in the side window. I don't think they thought this through. I was in the base, and it seemed like no one was home. And I also had just seen their code for the door. That'll come in handy in the future. I started having a look around, seeing what the
Spencer, dirty here, dirty here.
I only wanted to take the good stuff. But as I was searching the place, an unsuspecting guard came around the corner.
You wanna finish this? Finish this?
No. My
Just a little bit. Not much.
He wasn't prepared.
Wow.
And I had
Tommy?
better armor that
Your
suited.
tummy
So
really
I knew I'd win the
Okay.
fight, but it was a close one. I came down to 2.5 rounds. I'd just taken a player out from the bandit army, using the tactics that I learned from the previous series. I'm taking them out one by one. And that's the tactics I'm going to keep during this series. I noticed that I had got the doors wrong. And they were
Spencer.
actually inside
Spencer.
my
Adam,
base and had
Spencer.
been for the last 20 minutes.
Want sauce?
So with this, I started rushing home. Even though I don't know what this would do, I just have to see it from my own eyes. I could see from the radar there were at least 3 players inside the base, if not more. My base had been found, and the cameras are gone.
Ken.
Access them from the console panel.
Boleh
For
Bang
the first
Mawi.
time in this series,
Ini jaga anak ni kelas serius. Tak macam mana mau ngomong sama dia.
Thomas worked towards. Thomas sacrificed all the loot we got from that faction base. Gone. It's not gone forever. It's just gone to them. Curiosity got the better of me. I started getting closer to the base.
Waalaikumsalam.
Just as I was about to
Pisti.
head in, my survival instincts kicked in.
Apa kabar sehat?
I knew it's too late now to save the base, but I can save myself. Just as I was heading out, I saw a plane.
Oh, ini langsung praktek satu rumah. Mamanya orang bule, papanya orang bule, dia juga orang bule. Nah, mereka nih 4 orang nggak bisa langsung bahasa Indonesia.
These planes out in the sky. were feeding too much information to the foot soldiers on the ground. And I'd
Waalaikumsalam.
stolen something very, very good. I placed down their AA gun on a nearby hilltop. I aimed at
Terima kasih ya sudah ada.
waiting for the plane to come back around. I almost dared it. And it did. And I opened fire.
Iya, aku udah lama tahu kerja sama orang nih. Sudah hampir 15 tahun.
And shooting the player right out of the sky. If that player was any higher, that drop could have been fatal for him. But he luckily survived. And now that player is stranded and all alone, giving me an opportunity to take him out of the game before backup arrives. But they had another plane in the sky. These planes just don't stop coming.
Terima kasih Bang Darmawan sudah hadir jadi moderator ya.
And now I was being hunted. This was also another first. I'd never been hunted like this before.
Adam,
And
you
my heart
didn't
was
change.
racing. The plane was following every move I made. Flying
After
overhead of me,
Dina, you
dodging
change
the trees.
get your
While the
yang
pairs of
okay?
people were now pushing into the forest and closing in fast. I knew if I had to escape, I had to do something drastic. So I went into the small valley and I started looping back around on myself. My idea was to go to a place where they would last expect me
Terima
to be.
kasih.
And that would be at my rated base. I just had to get there without being seen. You wouldn't expect me to come back here, right? I jumped in and instantly I could see my base was absolutely stripped of that. I needed to cool down. My heart was racing.
Thank you
I
so
didn't
much,
want to
Bang
make a
Maui.
silly decision and die.
I respect you Bang Maui.
I climbed up into the ceiling of my base and I just hid here.
Kita berdua sama-sama nggak sekolah Bang Maui. Nggak ada tamat tamat apa-apa. Tamat SD aja.
But there's no rest when you're being hunted. Vex and Rangs had came back to the base. Were they looking for me or were they grabbing more of my loot? I don't know, but my heart is still racing from the events that just happened. I could hear blocks being broke and it was giving me anxiety. At this point, I knew my base was no longer safe and never will be again. And I needed to go this time. And I waited for it.
Ini spoiler ada.
Until Vex and Rangs disappeared from the
Damn,
radar.
what?
Just I jumped down and they reappeared again. And I jumped into the tunnel as they were just coming into the base. I blocked up the water below so they couldn't jump down. Well, if they did, they'd meet their fate and they would end their lives. I quickly climbed up the ladder. I had managed to escape the base. And I headed off into the night. I was too close. And the next morning,
Whoa.
I found myself a lovely
understood
sandy
that.
island.
Hmm?
This is where I
And
can get
good.
some needed rest.
Which by James and Sam.
Can not jealous?
Teaching, okay?
Not to be jealous
Okay.
Bang Maui. It's okay, don't worry.
She wanted to betray soccer, and she had players in the fact
Saya
that were
juga
loyal
masih
to her.
belajar Bang Maui.
I asked her to bring me Reigns, Vex, and Soccer's head, and then maybe we could have peace and we could all get over this. Then I'll trust her. But she insisted that I meet her back at my raided base and we take them out together. I didn't trust it and I sniffed the trap. But just in case it wasn't a trap, I messaged Soccer saying that Tippy is betraying you and wants to kill you. So that if this isn't a trap, I'm playing mind games with the enemies and destroying them from within. But I needed to stay focused. I was still at war and I wouldn't
There's a
stop
stop.
until they
Put
are
in
dead
finger
or I
in your
took my
mouth.
last breath. Thanks to my portable radar, I now knew that Vex, Reigns, and Soccer were still at my base. Probably because I told Tippy that I would meet her at my base to take them out. But I took this opportunity to head to their base, to take out more of their guards. Straight away I noticed security was amped up since the last attack, and now there was a plane flying around patrolling. But I stayed under the water and stayed low. I could see 2 guards on the rooftop.
Alhamdulillah Bang Maui. Udah 400. Biasa aku dapat promosi dari Bang Gusnardi.
That iron guy would drop like a sack of potatoes. I just needed one shot at him. I needed to wait for the right opportunity.
Ngintip-ngintip ya Bang
So
Maui.
I made myself a little sniper's nest, hidden from the
Banyak-banyak
sky,
berdoa.
so the plane wouldn't spot me. And I patiently waited for the right moment. But from studying this iron player for a while, I knew he wasn't going to stay still. And it was matter of time before the gang arrived back at base as well. I just needed one shot to hit. Let's give this a try.
Finish for me. Abang Mawi ngintip-ngintip terus.
And on the third shot, it hit him right in the head, taking him out of the game. The plane in the sky came in closer to take a look to see what's going on. But as long as that plane stays in the sky, it's not a threat to me. I can easily outrun it. But I broke into the base through the same defenses that they still have not fixed. And I'm searching for that second player.
Nggak juga. Mana bisa ngelewatin Bang Mawi. Bang Mawi udah 470 lebih. Nah, aku kan masih 400. Belum lagi 400 lebih. Masih 400. Tadi sore 418. Nah, malam ini turun.
And with the base being obsidian box, it's not a good idea to stay in there.
Desandi, hai, apa kabar? Jangan pergi. Sorry, tidak, saya tak lihat
The
kamu.
new base where I now call home.
Apa kabar, Desandi?
With the events that were taking place, the days have just ran away
Apa
with me.
kabar?
It is
Sehat?
now day 200.
Mudah-mudahan sehat ya. Mudah-mudahan channelnya makin berkembang.
That time has ever went by for me. But it was just so action-packed. But it was now time to get started on my new base. And this time there were
Nah, Bang Mawi udah 300, udah 500 lebih. Mana bisa aku ngejar? Wah,
the last 34 days have just taught me that. And I don't want my final days to be
nggak
hiding
bisa
in the
ngejar
base
aku mah.
waiting for the end.
Terlalu tinggi itu mah.
I'd rather hold down the
Itu
fort
senior aku
and
tuh.
go down with the ship. I know that's what Thomas
Nggak bisa terkejar Bang Mawi.
So I got to work.
Desandi sehat
Off the
bosku,
island,
sudah balik
because
kerja
this
ke
is
Malaysia
turned
bosku.
into a small one-man fortress. I want to keep it
Desandi
tight
Malaysia, Malaysianya mana sih?
so that when I'm being attacked, I can hold down all angles
Malaysianya di
without
mana?
stretching myself
Akunnya
too thin.
di KL.
Using the cobble that they left in my raided base, I started making the walls around the area. They weren't tall walls, but they should be enough to repel a small army. And it's almost like I was getting ready to say goodbye to this world, to this series, and take my last stand. But I wanted to go out fighting. That would be fun. And with my base now done, I wanted to go mining to get enough supplies so when it comes to my last stand, and they're at my front door knocking,
Setiawangsa ke dekat sini.
everything I've got today.
Aku di
And when I
Ampang.
returned from my mining trip, there was a gift
Ampang, dekat Wisma Duta Indonesia.
called Dear Ryan, and the book was left by Vex saying
Depan Wisma Duta Indonesia.
Soccer's group was falling apart. Vex betrayed Soccer and was loyal to Tippy. The group was fractured. And Soccer killed
Nggak
Tippy,
juga kali Bang
but
Mawi.
Vex luckily
Nempel
escaped.
gimana?
Tippy wants me to help him. And just the other day, he was hunting me down
Itu
with
kan usaha kita semua. Kita kan saling support kan,
Now he
saling
knows what it's
membantu,
like.
makanya channelnya naik.
Over the last few days, I've had a stalker. He's been watching my base.
Iya,
And
dekat.
it's Vex.
Kalau
I know
Setiawangsa
by his
dekat.
skin.
Aku mah selalu dulu pergi ke situ Setiawangsa jalan itu naik sepeda yang ada bisa naik 3 orang 4 orang tuh kan.
He raided me. It's not gonna happen. I snuck out of my base to get a better shot and a better look, and I got behind him. He didn't even see me leave the base. I want to kill him, but he might have the stuff he raided from me tucked away inside his base, and I want it. So I got into position to get ready to shoot him. I
Moby?
knew this wasn't going to
He
kill
was
him.
Moby,
But
Adam?
that he would run
Moby.
and probably go
Hey.
back home. It's now
Moby.
time
Moby.
to hunt him.
What more?
What is?
This is Minecraft War.
Oh,
I shot 3 times and
I
I missed
think
every
Moby.
single one. I was hoping to at least get 1 shot, but he was on the run, and now it was time to follow him. And I tracked him down to his nearby base.
Spencer,
I
you
knew it was
sleepy?
somewhere around here.
No.
Because
You
in the
like
book he had
sleepy?
told me about a runway
You
he
tired?
made inside a forest. And this was definitely some sort of runway. And after a while of waiting
Very tired.
came out.
You want sleep now?
It looks to me like we came out of the cave.
Sleep 8:30, right? Hmm?
He was now on the
You need
runway
to
getting
sleep
ready to take off.
8:30.
Probably to attack my base. I didn't care at this point. But I wanted to find his base so I could raid myself. After carefully searching his
Still, little bit more. You need to finish this.
Concealed by granite. I was in
Adam.
the base, and I was optimistic.
Finish.
My stuff could be here, or at least half of it. But as I started looking through the chests,
Apa
I
yang-
wasn't finding much. But the base went underground even more. This was definitely a new
Iya,
base,
dekat.
alright. When looking through the chests, I found a cage trap that probably came from my base, and instantly, I had a plan. I was gonna place down the trap so that when he comes home, he'll be
Oke, Bang
inside.
Maui, hati-hati.
He'll have to watch his base get raided.
Nanti ketemu di komunitas.
And there's nothing he can do about it. And then after, I'll kill him. But this plan sounded good on paper. But the problem was I was in the base for ages, waiting for him to return home.
Little bit more.
I heard the ladder.
Finish, Adam.
Vex was returning home. He opened the door and instantly got entrapped. He was now my prisoner. But the trap hadn't worked as I thought it would, and it had left some spaces just in the middle.
Nah, teman-teman, akhirnya kita akhiri dulu ya live streamingnya. Soalnya udah maghribi di sini. Saya mau
I
sholat.
insisted he hands over
Yeah.
all his armor and weapons.
Ya, Desandi, kita akhiri dulu ya. Soalnya udah maghrib di sini. Pas makannya udah siap, maghribnya pun datang. Saya pun mau sholat. Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Semoga teman-temanku semua sehat selalu, dimurahkan rezeki, channelnya berkembang.
I decided for once.
Oke, bye bye. See you next video.
Or anyone else for that fact. And I left his base. And I returned home. There's something I need to craft. Days when